Hey guys, Meteorologist Chris Homer here with this morning mountain weather update. I want to go to radar because this is what's left of our big Colorado storm system. Like I've been saying the last couple of days, it's really just going to get cut off from the flow and it's going to retrograde and meander for several days until probably it dies. But you can see the leftovers. Some snow over parts of southwest, southern Colorado, also in New Mexico, and this is going to be the case in southern Utah and Arizona as well. And this storm is just going to sit and spin, and it's actually going to throw snow back through all of those states. Here's what I'm seeing this morning. So it's going to throw snow into southern Utah, Arizona, southwest Colorado, and New Mexico for several days. So you may have dry conditions 1 minute and then this wave of snow comes in, and that's the kind of thing we're going to see with this cutoff low. So then it's all about what's next, because the central to northern Rockies are going to be dry for quite some time. Now, this next storm system or pattern shift appears to be around 321, 322, 23, 24, and 25. You can see the timing here for the Tetons, the Wasatch, Colorado, Revelstoke, BC, and I really like what I'm seeing for parts of BC and also the Banff area. I think we could see some heavy snow accumulation between 321 and 325, Sunshine, Marmot Basin, Revelstoke, Kicking Horse, Red Mountain, Fernie. I think all those areas could do quite well. I'll show you the numbers for that coming up. In the northeast, some light accumulations, and that's it. Still nothing big on the board after the storm track shift yesterday, 318 through 320. So let me take you over here. I want to show you water vapor satellite imagery this morning. So there is our cutoff low pressure right there. It's going to sit and spin, and again, it's going to throw those waves of precip through the four corners. But I'll tell you, across the central and northern Rockies, it is just high and dry up here. So this is part of our next storm system, this big trough of low pressure out here being guided in by a powerful jet stream. This is what will be our pattern shift for 321, 22, 23, 24, and 25. In fact, here's the jet stream forecast. End of day today. You can see the cutoff. You can see the high pressure ridging in the Pacific Northwest and BC. And that basically continues all the way through 318 and to 319. Then on 320, 321, here comes the jet starts to buckle to the south. You can see the trough, a couple of jet streams. You've got northern and southern branch support. So we could be looking at one or two different storm systems that build across the west and the Intermountain West between 321 and 325. All right, putting some precip on top of all this. So keep in mind down around the four corners, this thing is just going to sit and spin for days. All right, here's 317 in the morning. 318 in the morning, 318 afternoon, there's 319, still some precip down there in the four corners. Then we start to see the pattern shift. Here comes our initial storm system, 321, 22. Things start to build, you got jet support, and we start to see some very appreciable snow here, 322, 23. Look at Banff, look at interior BC, the Pacific Northwest. We're seeing snow through Idaho, Montana, and the Tetons, parts of the Wasatch, and also the central and northern mountains of Colorado. Same on 324, 325. There's a secondary storm system that tries to rotate into the Pacific Northwest to keep things going. You can see it right there. So again, 1 to 2 different storm systems between this period. Let me just show you what I'm thinking as far as totals. So today, tomorrow, next 48 hours, everything's down in the four corners. Some places could see some pretty good snow accumulation. Silverton, Telluride, Purgatory, Wolf Creek, Ski Santa Fe, Taos, Angel Fire. Good places to go next couple of days. 318 to 320, still some leftover snow around the four corners, but you can look to the north, start to see some of that snow building with that pattern shift coming up there around interior BC and the Banff area. But look at this. So this is 321 through 325, the heart of the pattern change, 1 to 2 storm systems. We could be looking at 1 to 2 feet of accumulation across Fernie and Kicking Horse, Sunshine Village, Marmot Basin, Revelstoke. That whole Whitewater, Powder Highway corridor looks really good during that time frame. 1 to 2 feet up in the Pacific Northwest, a foot maybe around Brundage and Schweitzer, looking at 6 to 12 in Montana, a foot around the Tetons, and 8 to 10 in the Wasatch. Colorado kind of gets brushed, mainly the central to northern mountains, and even the Sierra could see some accumulation, probably 8 to 16 inches. Okay, let's go to the northeast, and during the time period, it's only light snow accumulation, and again, it's mainly for 3 days on and off where we get these numbers. There's just no big storm systems in my forecast, but there you go, some light to moderate snow accumulations. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this morning mountain weather update. There is some stuff to look forward to. It's further down the road, but it's out there. Guys, thanks for tuning in here.